So sis, tell us about your business. I'm really excited to talk about, first let's start with your background. And the reason why I have to do that with our people, because whatever we say, we see, we don't care about the education. We go, okay, I'm about to do that. So I want to start with your journey as not only as an entrepreneur, but just your background and what you think is important for our audience to know today.
Well, I always like to share, I think it's a testimony, actually. I was born and raised in South Central Los Angeles. I grew up in the Pueblo housing projects, and I knew that I wanted to be an attorney when I was 6 years old.
Look at that.
So that's always been my goal, my purpose, my vision. And so everyone around me and all my village supported me in every way, in every effort that I could try to get to that, that goal. And I, unfortunately and fortunately, I became a teenage mother. I had my first child at 16, where I thought that, it wasn't going to happen. It looked pretty bleak, but I continued to endure, and by the grace of God, was able to, of course, go to college and then go to law school, and intern with judges and have different opportunities. I moved to Texas after I went to law school in California, took the bar in Texas. And if anybody understands the bar, to go to a whole nother state and take it somewhere else was kind of crazy of me. But I did that in moving my family and, hoping and praying for something better and something different for my children. And I passed on the first time because I said, God knows what you can take. And so I was able to,
time, Sister Qiana?
I passed, Sister Wendy, I couldn't do it no more. And he knew it, and he knew it. But by the grace of God, I did. I passed on the first time, and I jumped right in. I began to work with a prominent firm in Houston for a few years, and I hated it. And so I was like, look, I have to do something different. And I just think Allah has always been with me, honestly, because when I came to Houston, there were already attorneys here, professionals here who were doing their own, running their own firms, doing everything that I always, dreamed of doing as a little girl. We have a senior attorney who was a judge as well, who took me under his wings, Brother Warren Fitzgerald Muhammad. I actually worked in his office for a while, and he helped and trained me up. Sister Attorney Pamela Muhammad, she allowed me to use her office and mentored me. Brother Athil Muhammad, Sister Sajdah Muhammad, the warrior lawyer, they were already here, like waiting on me with open arms. And so that experience, because I didn't come from a background of lawyers or professionals. I'm the first attorney in my family. So that close-knit group giving me guidance and direction really helped me. And I just kind of took on the things that I thought that were working for them, and learned as much as I can. And I'm very observant, and I know what works for me as well. And I took that and went off on my own and began to, service the community and service our clients under Mann's Law Offices, PLLC. And I've been going ever since.